Going on, everybody? It's your boy. Fuck. Damn, I was watching Slap Train videos and I about said the Slap Train. It's your boy JDMZersap, bringing you another Racing Rivals video. Today we're gonna talk about the K1 and start a mini series, first series of the channel, but it's gonna be a very small series, probably 3 parts. That's all I'm expecting. And wow, my tablet's so as you guys know, I traded my Max Pagani Zonda and my Max Degera R, which I really regret doing, for a stock, 100% stock Koenigsegg 1-to-1. It was matted. It did have green twist rims on it, but those are just ugly, so I threw these on them. I think they look good. I was kind of going for like carbon fiber, like the rim. I wanted the rims to look kind of carbon fiber. These are like the closest I could get. Plus, I love how these look. So, but basically, first off, we're going to talk about, do I regret trading my Max Zonda and my Max Degera R for a stock 1-to-1? And the answer is yes and no. As you can see, turf event this week. Second one, Pagani Showdown. That has me feeling very salt. I had the fastest Pagani maxed. And now I'm not even eligible for it. I don't have a ZR1, so I need to pull my shit together when it comes to JDM, you know? I could have, done that. And my Boucher Jabot, another YouTuber, or How You Like Me Now on Racing Rivals, was looking for Zondas. So I could have traded him my Max Zonda for a stock 1-to-1 most likely, and kept my Agera R, but too late now. The Agera R I loved, fastest R-Class car, it was also maxed, vaulted, silver crates. I loved it. I would like it back. I'd like both of them back. If I could go back in time and do it, I probably would. But yes, I do. But I still love the 1-to-1. I'm glad. But now, start of the series. A lot of times I'm in lobbies, and people, and I need $2 million to max out a car. And I'm sitting there thinking, yeah, sounds upright. But we are going to figure out exactly how much money it costs to max out a 1-to-1, because I did get this 100% stock. The only thing that I upgraded everything was stock, but I did upgrade stage 1 suspension because I'm stupid and did that before I even thought of this series. But that was like $8,000, so we can estimate that to 9,000. We'll just say 9,000. Okay. I did get it with the mat. I did get it with the twist rims. The green twist rims, I threw on here, they were 40K, so that's fine. Now we have $404,000. I hope that's enough to stage 1 everything. We're installing NOS very last, just because you can't uninstall NOS, and I'm pretty sure you can beat Zondas without NOS, so do we really need to install NOS? We're going to, but, so let's get into the upgrades. Obviously, there's stage 1, 2, and pro. So hopefully we can just do this in 3 series. But if we don't have enough to stage 1 everything, we're going to have to. Okay, $17,577, and fuck, I need to write this down. I'll be back with a piece of paper and pencil. Okay, sorry about that. Completely forgot. Okay, I'm pretty sure it was $17,777. So I'm just writing all this down, and then at the end I'm going to put it all together. So 1,000. I would have liked to find it. I wish I could have just found a calculator, and just typed it all in, but couldn't. So. Now, I already checked everything. I know it's 100% stock, except for the suspension that I installed, so. I already know this is going to be a long video. We're already 5 minutes in, so bear with me, please. System. I'm not sure we're going to have enough, to be honest with you. 17, 8, 6. If we don't have enough, we're just going to make a stage 1 2 parts, which I don't want to do, but I'm honestly broke. But I was tired of sitting on a stock 1-to-1, so I was like, hey, let's crank out this video. Engine head. Almost done, but engine head's usually pretty expensive. And not too bad. Plus it had 60 horsepower just from stage 1. Now I did look stock turbo to pro turbo, just turbocharger, not even upgrading piping and stuff. Adds like 200 horsepower, which is just crazy. Just that one upgrade can add 200 horsepower. And obviously the fastest car in the game, but just that just amazed me. 2006-28. So that's everything in engine. Transmission. Clutch. U to clutch. Wheel. Nice, even $3,000. Transmission, I can already tell, is probably going to be like 15 to 20,000. What? I could bet. I'm not complaining. Do not think I'm complaining. 23. Down 8. Not complaining, just a little surprised. Pro transmission will probably be like 50 to 75K though. But I'm probably highballing, so 3, 6, 4. Alright. Okay, my friend Legit King Drift Hard changed his profile because he updated it and he lost everything. But he just restarted because really the only thing he had that was worth saving was the CRX. But so he just restarted. Drifting in my R34 is I think his main account now. So just to let you know, he just came online. If you want to check that, you can just rewind. I might actually show you his profile. Throttle body. It's going to be a long ass video. It's probably going to be a 15-20 minute video. Wouldn't be so long if my fucking tablet wasn't slow as shit. And we might have enough. Whoa, that's probably the cheapest damn part ever on a 1-to-1. Fucking intake manifold. Bet. I mean, in real life, that's a lot of money for an intake manifold. But that's cheap as hell, especially in real life for a 1-to-1 to upgrade the intake manifold. 2,100. Intercool it. $6,629. Blow off valve. Now I usually tend to tune my cars myself unless it's like a turf tune, but if it's a max tune, I usually tune them myself. But usually me and Pigpen are on the same page when we tune. You know, for stuff like intake and exhaust, you usually want the highest horsepower and torque. Hold on. But for stuff like your cam gear, your flywheel and stuff, you usually want that to be as light as possible. Clutch as well, usually. But that's just how cars are in real life. So I usually just kind of transfer that over to the game. But for this, I'm probably either going to try to find the world record tune, whatever tune was used to take the world record. If I can't do that, I will just use Big Pens. Just because this is the fastest car in the game. I want it to be fast as possible. Which you do with all your cars and all your tunes, but this is like the one time you especially want it to be. Damn, that's the cheapest turbo part. That has to be, dude. Not even $2,000. Usually that's one of the, this is gonna be hefty, probably 15K. What? Wow. Okay, I'm like really surprised right now. Like I thought this was gonna be a lot more expensive. So, you know, I'm not complaining. Obviously, you know, who wants to spend all their money on upgrades? You know, cheap upgrades that add 60 horsepower. Just from stage 1. I'm not complaining at all. Don't get me wrong. You know, I'm just surprised. And we are definitely gonna have enough. So thankfully we do. Fuck. Come on. Hopefully for the next video I can find just a calculator. Like I said, my phone got stolen, so I only have my tablet right now. Otherwise I would just use my phone. But don't even know where my phone is, which really, damn, 75 horsepower from fucking pipes and muffler. Damn. Okay, I'm slowly starting to not regret getting this, like, this thing. And honestly, just 1948. When I first, like, I used to think the P1 was the sexiest car in the game, and it's still a very sexy car. I honestly think this looks better, and I'm not just saying that because I have it, because I've had a P1 before too, lost it to a scammer. But just, I think this looks better for some features, not all the features, but like they're both sexy, but they're both sexy in not necessarily their own way, but their own way, if that makes sense. They're both hypercars. You know, they're both sexy in the fact that they're aerodynamic and everything, but like sexy in their own, like they're sexy in their own way, but they're sexy in the same way, which makes no fucking sense at all. But let's not make this video any longer. That's all the parts. Have them all written down here. Like I said, NOS is last. NOS is very last. Supercharged kit. Adds power, shockingly. But adds weight plus the upgrades. So, what? Okay. $150,000 for a supercharger conversion kit. Damn. Just damn. And then you go over to NOS and it's not even 10,000. What? Okay, never mind. $70,000 for the NOS conversion kit, but usually NOS is quite a bit cheaper, but usually a lot cheaper than that. Okay, so everything else that was cheap, but thankfully we only have to install NOS, and that's going to be last. So, let's not make this video any longer, see what they said. Tell your leader to invite me. Making a vid now. Talk to you later. Okay, so with all that being written down, let's go and figure out how much this exactly costed. Now, I could do money, subtract it, and figure out how much I have, but, well, honestly, who the fuck does? That would be too simple. Use my phone, or my tablet, because it's, like, super slow. Okay, racing rivals, goodbye. Tools, actually, you know, just go to apps. Oh, the second app went right away. go for it. Okay, 17,577 plus 1058 plus 2556 plus, fuck, I need to like check these off as I go. 5014 plus 4235 plus 1500 1780 plus that was, please don't, okay, that's a 6 plus, and I will be back 1 minute, sorry. Okay, sorry about that. 76, okay, plus 2493 plus 3600 plus 2628 equals, okay, $42,447. That's exactly what I spent on engine upgrades. So, okay, that's what I spent on engine upgrades. Next I think is transmission, clutch, flywheel, differential. Okay, next is transmission. Okay, plus 2086 plus 3000 plus 6623 plus 3064. That's what I spent on transmission and engine upgrades. So 57220. Okay, next I think is intake. Plus 1929 plus 946 plus 2100. Okay, that's what I spent on intake, engine, and transmission. Plus 6629 plus 2400 plus 13390 plus 6675 plus 1920 plus 4320 equals 97,000. Okay, next I think is exhaust. Plus 2055 plus 3300. That's what I spent on engine, transmission, intake, turbo, and exhaust. Next is weight, and then we're done. Shit. Also, I did tire. That was the very first thing I did, so that was wrapped in with the engine. Just remembered that. 8392 equals 1,224. We're just gonna add 9,000 for the suspension. So it was like 8,000, like 754 or something like that, but okay, so Had to write that down. Okay, so you buy or get a stock, 100% stock Koenigsegg 1-to-1, stage 1 everything, and pro tire will cost you $122,224 exactly. So that's with a little bit less, but that's pretty much exactly what you're gonna need to stage 1 your Koenigsegg 1-to-1. You can see all that. Yep. So that's exactly how much your Koenigsegg 1-to-1 stage 1 and pro tire parts are going to cost. Hopefully that was helpful. We will be maxing this out on all the bids. I have that written down. Just circle that there. That's pretty much it for now. Please like the video and subscribe if you are new. For weekly content right now, school gets out the 25th, I think, and then I should be posting regularly because I will be on summer vacation. So, for now, it's weekly content for about 2 more weeks. You know, I am on Racing Rivals, I just don't record. But yeah, please like the video if you enjoyed it, or you want to see the part 2 or part 3. We'll be posting it even if I get 0 likes, because I probably will get 0 likes, which doesn't sound very confident, but I have like 2 subscribers, so love my subscribers, but only got 2 right now, I think. Yeah, gotta finish the video. It's already 22 minutes long, so please like the video if you enjoyed it or want to see more, and subscribe if you are new.